Hey, how's it going? Happy Monday, everyone. It's an exciting Monday. I think, hopefully. It's exciting for me because the Epic Mega Grand submissions are open, which means we get to take a look and figure out everything we need to actually apply and figure out what we need to do, how we want to do it, and plan it all out. We have about 2 months. So, yeah, we need to do that. Actually, let me get the actual dates. Epic Mega Grants. The actual dates are from today, June 29th, until September 4th. Is the submission window. So technically, we could use July and August fully. Since I do my package builds at the end of the month or beginning of the month, depending on how you look at it, I could just submit right before the September 4th deadline, right? And that'll be like the latest the build will be. I don't think it probably will matter like that little in the grand scheme of things, but nevertheless, we have 2 months to do it. So the plan is going to be definitely this week, month, whatever it's going to take, is to figure out what we need to do and then just apply for it. Do I expect to get it? No. But I want to give it my best shot. You know, and then we'll try again in a year, you know, because I imagine in a year we'll have good enough improvements, maybe. I don't actually know if they even tell you why you didn't get it. I don't know if you find out, but today we'll be basically looking through the application and then figuring out, with a lot of asking of Grok probably, of what is they actually expect you to do. Because I saw one of the things, just the requiring basically a video, but what they want into the video, they don't specify at all. So, well, hell if I know. And we do all the math and all that. So that'll be the plan, and I like data. I know, surprising. I like data, so that's the plan. Other than that, I hope you all had a lovely weekend. We got the updated data asset video released yesterday. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. And that's pretty much it. Oh, and we just hit 18,000 subscribers, so thank you guys all for that. It's just about 3 years of doing the channel, I noticed, because I think it's on the 5th. I think next Sunday, so pretty much in a week, is going to be 3 years of doing the channel, which is kind of crazy. 18,000 people subscribing in 3 years. I had a gaming channel, and the highest I ever got to was like 3,700. And that was after many years. Well, I think I did like for 2 years, and then I took a break for multiple years, then came back, did something very different, and then I gained another like 2 or ish. After, you know, obviously losing some. So, and that's the best I could do. So it's kind of crazy that it's 18 now. But regardless, shall we take a look at this Epic Mega Grant and see what's up and all that good stuff. Oh, I just realized I haven't updated the links to here. Yeah, no, hold on. Let me just. I didn't update the links. Give me a second. Let me just do one of these. And let me just grab the link. Because I'm bad at my I mean, I guess I get paid. So I guess bad my job. One. Damn. Okay. There you go. Okay. There you go. Epic Mega Grant. Show us your project and you could earn a financial grant to help fuel your success. Fill out the application form to submit your project for consideration. The reason, by the way, I think I have very little chance of getting this is because I found out that the creator of BCG EX tried to apply for this before and didn't get it. And it's one of the best sources of like plugins out there, and if he didn't get it, what the hell was my chances? But doesn't hurt to try. Hey Tipsy, no look him in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Who is applying? I'm an individual. I'm not a company. If I start my own company and I'm the only person there, I guess it's still. How'd you hear about Epic Mega Grant? I'm not gonna fill this out right now, obviously. But I just want to see what all the stuff is, and then we can go ahead and ask any questions we have about filling this out. Please explain how you heard about us. I make Unreal content. I know things. I'm in the loop. I'm online. I'm terminally online. That is my. How do I know about you? I'm terminally online. Personal contact information doesn't matter. Team size less than 5, 5 to 10, 50 plus. Yeah. Project information. So here we go. Project name. Project type. Name. I mean, I will probably give our temporary name because I don't think it matters. Games. It's games. Unreal Editor for Fortnite is not a project type. That is the thing you use to make your project. That is a tool. That is a what? Okay. See, so this project media link. And the only information it says is like YouTube, Google Drive, Dropbox, Vimeo, etc. So like, where are you placing it? So, but it doesn't say what it is. So I want to find out what is expected in a project media link. Is it a game trailer? Is it an explanation of the game? Is it any number of things? How long should it be? What is like, right? There's just no info at all. Which, I mean, I guess knowing Epic and how little documentation there is for most stuff, I guess is on brand, but I would have loved to have more info here. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to find out more info. So I'm applying for the Epic Mega Grant. And it's asking for, quotes, project media link. Give me a thorough breakdown of exactly what they are looking for, how long, etc. Because I don't know what the hell they want. I can make a trailer, but maybe they don't want a trailer. Maybe they want like a breakdown, like here's all the mechanics, this is how it works, this is what we're using, you know, like all that kind of stuff. I have no idea. Well, that's doing that, I guess. Project build link. So yeah, we'll package the build always. Project website. I don't have one. What phase is your project in? I guess mine is prototype. It definitely has a prototype. This is the prototype. I feel like once I have, so like, if you made a small slice of a game, I guess that is still the prototype of the game, right? I'm not even there yet, but like, once I have that slice, that is still the prototype. Because then you still have to make the full game from that slice, the vertical slice. Let's see what's going on. Okay. One of the most critical parts of your Epic Memory Grant application is the primary visual showcase Epic reviewers use to quickly evaluate your project. I kind of figured it's why I would love for them to give you more information. But alas, we don't get that. As for link to a video, typically hosted on YouTube or unlisted or Vimeo, who uses Vimeo these days? That demonstrates your project. Epic wants to see a working prototype or vertical slice, not just concept models. How your project uses Unreal Engine in a compelling image of the current state of the project and its potential, why it deserves funding. Reviewers evaluate hundreds of thousands of applications. A strong, well-edited video lets them understand your project in 1 to 5 minutes. That is a big range they just gave me. 1 to 5 minutes is a massive range. We'll ask. Now it says 1 to 3 here. Let's just look down a little bit. Now it says 1 to 3. Okay. Without needing to download or run a build. Full playable builds are rarely required and often discouraged because they are time-consuming to review. I mean, they allow the application for it, but I guess they basically will judge it probably just on the video. Ideal range 1 to 3 minutes. Many successful applications aim for 1 to 2 minutes. Okay. Maximum effective length 5 minutes. No. So basically, it is like almost like a demo reel type scenario. When you're doing your own like portfolio demo reel type thing, it's always you're aiming for around that time as well. Shorter polished sizzle reel or highlight style videos perform better than long raw gameplay footage. One Epic related session mentioned about a 1 minute 10 second demo reel as an example of effective length. Okay, so we're aiming for around 1 minute then. 1 to 1.5 minutes. Best option, unlisted YouTube video, most common and recommended by successful applicants. It's easy for reviews to access, private until you want to make it public, and works reliably. Do not rely on direct file uploads. Yeah, we're not doing that. We're going to YouTube. Quality, yep. We'll have good quality. Okay, so here we go. 10 to 20 seconds. What is this project? So I guess one thing before I already have a question about it is it seems it is not looking, they're not looking for just a trailer. Because a trailer is different. Trailer typically has no commentary. This seems like what they're looking for is commentary to explain things, which is an important distinction. So hook for 20 seconds. What is the project? Why is it exciting, innovative? Show it in action. Gameplay, interactive demo, tool functionality, or key features. Highlight Unreal Engine strength. Current progress. Show works now. Prototype, vertical slice. Be honest about the stage. Innovation and UE showcase. What makes this special? How does it push UE or benefit the broader 3D community? Team and passion, optional but powerful. On-screen appearance or voiceover. See, that's odd. It says or voiceover. From team can help. So I'm gonna need to ask for elaboration here. One thing we can also do, and I'm tempted to do, is we can tell it to look at my devlogs that I've been putting up on YouTube, analyze them, and maybe see if it can give me like a breakdown of what it thinks be the best setup. Doesn't mean I'll follow it, but at least it will give me a better understanding about what it thinks it based on the information it can find is the best kind of way of showing it. Because I can explain what the game's process is and show it in action. That's not hard, right? I can do all this. But I'm curious about, like, how in depth do I go into different sections? How much you'd want. Hey, QB, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing stuff. YouTube stuff on PCG is massive selling point. I mean, that has nothing to do with the game. So I doubt that I can use any of that for this. So, like, occasionally I can make a tutorial for, like, something I did in the game, but maybe I include that. I don't know. We'll do a research today, and then maybe that is something that we should be including. The problem is, right, is they just says Project Media Link. It has no information about what to do, or what it wants, how it wants to format it, how long it wants, and it has no information. The information is, it just wants, like, what type YouTube. Cool, thanks. So, yeah, we're trying to find some kind of info to hopefully kind of narrow down what they actually want and figure out the plan that we need to take. As I said earlier in the stream, leave it to Epic to not have any documentation on what to do. For games focused on gameplay footage and core loop. For tools, plugins, open sources, show the tool news. Yeah, we don't care about that. Make a video of the core of your pitch. Other parts of the application context. Okay. The form typically also asks for project description and goals, team information, funding amount requested. Okay, so first immediate question is, should the video have commentary talking about the game, or is it more of a trailer? I assume the former, based on what it's been saying, is they're looking for commentary explaining. I mean, we should do both. Both approaches work well. That's not helpful. The best choice depends on the project type. Game versus tool. Okay. Let's just give it a... Okay. This is going to be for Procedural Minds YouTube channel. Spreading Crimson game. Make all recommendations based on information about the game. I mean, look, it already knows all my info. They give it in terms of, like, my videos and stuff like that. Let's have it search and find out everything it can. I just search on Facebook.com as well. Is there anything on Facebook about? I mean, I guess it's just checking to see. It doesn't necessarily mean that there is stuff on... I mean, there could be stuff on... There's Steam. I see a Steam link. Oh no, I already made a game. I didn't even realize it. I guess while that's going, what phase we already have that? Is your project currently in Unreal Engine or Unreal Editor for Fortnite? No. I like how it asks me, do you want A or B? And you're like, no. That's why is this no? Shouldn't this be neither? When you're asked for A or B, the answer can't be no. It can be neither. I feel like no is not the answer you would... Okay, here's a trailer recommendation for the project that it thinks hybrid trailer plus clear explanation. Strong cinematic gameplay, trailer visuals with text overlays, and optionally light voiceover narration. Pure silent trailer works for many games, but running Crimson benefits from light explanation because its core innovation is the integration of deck building input. Yep. Our viewers need to quickly understand why the deck system matters, how the PCG creates replayability, the technical achievement in EU5. Hey, Dirtlings, welcome in. How's it going? You doing well? You're making a game? Can you send a clip to get feedback from you? No. If you join the community, you're here a bunch, then yeah, I'm willing to, you know, take a look at it at some point. But first, I've seen your name. Yeah, I'm sorry. A few trailer reviews missing the depth. A fully narrated dev talk video can feel too long or less exciting. Hybrid hits the sweet long. Recommend length. One. So we'll try to aim for around under 2 minutes then. Yeah, ideal target about 2 minutes. Give it tight and high energy. Epic reviewers watch many videos. Links lets you show the full loop without dragging. So, use the latest polished footage from recent devlogs. Now we'll make our new footage. New main character animations, smooth combat, multi-layer PCG dungeons. They're not using PCG dungeons, but it doesn't need to know that. It doesn't matter. Explosive combat clip with powerful power-ups activating Tox Aura, Lifesteal, blah blah blah. On-screen text. Yeah, okay. So let me start writing it down. Hey, Surmer, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Have I heard of Plex? You mean the video stream? Is it the video streaming thing? Is that Plex? I feel like it's the video streaming thing. Oh yeah, so it is the thing. Yeah, yeah. I don't care about movies or TV shows or any of that. So no. I know that it's going up, but thank you for the reminder for anyone that was thinking of getting it. Yeah, I heard about that a while back. That they're increasing the price to like double or more, I guess. Jesus Christ, 250 to 800. Jesus Christ, that's insane. That's an insane markup. So, based off of this, let's start figuring out what we're doing. So, we definitely need to do a let's do combat montage. We're also going to need to have a for like no, dungeon combat montage, then spider boss showcase. Also want to show multi-layer dungeons, show the deck builder, show the boss shop, meta progression. So those are the things that we need to show. I'm just making a note of them. That I want to show, rather. You don't have to do anything. Okay. Deck building customization. Yeah, the time of the things that we should do on these doesn't matter to me. Core gameplay loop and combat. Polish vision and close. Narration reverse pure trailer. Specific advice for your game. Light voiceover and strong text overlays hybrid. Narrating adds personality and directly explains the system. Your dub-like style should already work well for this. Keep narration concise and enthusiastic. Okay. Total spoken narration should be under 60 to 90 seconds. Strong and however, no voiceover, heavy text plus overlays, heavy text overlays and music. I'm tempted to do more of this to explain it. And do the on-screen stuff. Obviously, I'm better at that. And then I don't have to worry about them not understanding it. I'll still have the background music and stuff like that, but and then we can pick a new like background music that will play from all my my audio tracks that will fit. Avoid long explanatory narration or turning it into a full devlog. Keep it exciting and visual first. I mean, maybe I am. The more I'm thinking about it now, maybe the no voiceover, heavy text overlays and music is better. Because as it says here, long explanatory narration or turning into a full devlog is bad. But that's basically what you have to do if you're going to be explaining it. Hey Marcus, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, text over is large, readable, crimson themed font. That doesn't matter. Caption subtitles mandatory. Many reviewers watch on mute. Okay. So the fact that this says caption subtitles are mandatory because many reviewers watch on mute, in fact, makes me more motivated to then do the no voiceover method. Because it should read and be understood with no audio. And putting captions that you have to read and read on time and fast enough, I don't like, because then they'll be looking at the captions to read instead of looking at the game. Yeah, I think we might go with the just like big text, just being like full. Like it'll have like a little bit of an explanation with it, but I'm not gonna go full speech. Maybe we'll test things. Maybe we'll do a hybrid. But right now we're just planning. We're just figuring things out. Quality, yeah, I'll be 1440p. I'm curious about the unlisted. So I'm not gonna submit it yet, but does the video need to be unlisted, or is it okay if it's public? Like U5 strength. Yeah, well, yeah, we can always do the combination of stuff. You're usually actually using PCG for complex vertical dungeons. I'm not. I don't know why it keeps thinking that. Sort of. Yeah, it's all fine. Create the video before submitting the application so you can reference specific footage in the written description. I mean, obviously. Test the link on phone and desktop. I mean, that's not a bad idea to make sure it's legible on the phone. But I guess also just in the video, just shrink it to just check. Look at those small preview. He knows about the pre-alpha stage while showing clear potential and polish. If you have Patreon demo footage that looks good, you can reference it, but the video should stand alone. Okay. Would you like to write a sample script? No, not yet. Although I'm curious what it would say. So I guess I only have one question, not multiple. Does the video need to be unlisted, or is it okay if it's public? I've seen a public one, but I don't know if they made it public afterwards or not. Public is perfectly okay. It does not need to be unlisted. Okay. Epic's application form and guidelines does not require the video to be unlisted. They simply ask for a working link to video content that shows your project. Successful applicants, including tool projects, almost always upload and listed on YouTube. This keeps the video private from general search results and casual viewers while remaining easily accessible via direct link. Using control, you can keep it hidden until the grand decision or forever if you prefer, and it avoids any potential distractions with comments, analytics, or public feed. I mean, that doesn't matter. But it's no difference. Although it works great. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go public. Okay. I'm curious about the script that I want to write, because I'm just curious what it thinks. I love how it says this, like stuff like this. Tone: enthusiastic, dark crimson energy. What the fuck does that mean? Does my tone have dark crimson energy? Fast-paced editing has nothing to do with tone, unless it doesn't mean my voice tone. But enthusiastic is a voice tone. Regardless, what does dark crimson energy mean? It's going purely off the name. It's stupid. Spare Crimson has solo developed a deck building action RPG built entirely on Unreal Engine 5. It thinks it's going to take me 15 seconds to read that? What? Now, hold on. Explosive combat montage. Hey, Gregory, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Think there's a certain darkness to a game whenever it is a fighting game? I mean, it's going off of the fact that the name is called Spreading Crimson. I'll be changing the name eventually. It is not the final name for sure. I just don't know a good name for it right now. I need to correct it. The game doesn't use PCG dungeons. It's using the Dungeon Architect plugin. Adjust the script. I don't know why it thinks PCG dungeons. I think just because I make PCG content. Stackland is an unreasonably good game. I've never heard of it. But I'm glad you're having fun in it. I'm assuming you're playing it. I've never heard of it. Okay, combat montage. We can. The nice thing is, because combat montage, like, we just need clips. We can just grab like random like power up combinations and put them all together. Yeah. So showing off the dungeon, yeah, that's so. I'm just gonna actually order this. So we need a combat montage, right? Then it thinks we should show off the multi-layer dungeons. This is the stuff that I think I need to show off. We'll see how it does. This is where you show concept art labeled as in-game. Like they did it on the Atari 2600. Yeah, I spent in-game footage for everything. Then it thinks that we should do the deck builder. So the thing is, like, okay, then it talks about core gameplay loop and combat. So I guess at this point, it would be like a show the boss. Okay, let's go read this a little more. Smooth camera, fly through, or power run multi-layer floating dungeons, show verticality, portals, parallax, procedural variety, boss room, etc. So, you know, I'm going to need to do you know how when you randomly generate the dungeon right now, it's in different height levels or in different locations. What I'm going to need to do is set up a camera from like a single like angle, so that way it's always consistent in its angle, and then randomize the dungeons, place myself at the right locations, screenshot them, and that way I can do because what I'm imagining is I'm going to do a kind of like a flip book, like image, right? It'll just show the different like dungeon like changing, you know, one of those kind of aesthetics. I think that's what we're going to be doing for the showing off of the multi-layer dungeon. Add a removing cards, search tiers. So I think I understand what it means by the hybrid approach. But I still feel like if they're going to play it on mute, I mean, I guess it wouldn't hurt. I don't know. We'll see. Because there's a lot of captions to add. I feel like. We'll see. We'll see. Show the full gameplay loop. Hub upgrades, shop meta progression. Okay, then we end with the meta progression and the shop. So that's the order it thinks would be best. Okay. Final screen text only with channel logo. Okay. Question becomes, okay? The question then becomes, is this not too much voiceover to make into captions, where the captions not distract. Voiceover isn't too much. It's a well balanced for 2-minute hybrid trailer. Reviewers and general reviews will appreciate the clarity without feeling overwhelmed. Okay. I think the pace about 220 words across 2+ minutes is a natural speaking rate. Next overlays already reinforce the key points, so captions act as a backup rather than the... Okay. Okay. We can do that. So basically, okay, so this is going to be effectively like a demo reel portfolio piece, where you effectively have a title where basically it's like custom deck builder, you know, some like a big title, and then a caption that says this is like what the game is. And then but the captions need to all fit without changing during that segment. So instead of like a short where we do like a word or just a few words, it needs to be more like a demo reel where the entire description would be there. I think that's the best way of doing it. That way, during that entire segment, they can just read it, instead of having it be like they need to catch up with it. So this max 1 to 2 lines per caption needs to be, short descriptions. Here when you start speaking in line, stay on screen long enough to read comfortably. 3 to 5 seconds per caption. Leave 2 to 4 frames of blank space between captions. We'll do our own thing on that. Every run takes you through massive procedure-generated, multi-layered floating dungeons created with Dungeon Architect. No 2 levels are ever the same. I'm going to grab these as like good starting points. I don't like the phrasing and stuff, but I just want jumping off points, basically. Okay. Suggest the captions. So I mean the captions I guess would be, let's do caption silver. So it is not just a deck building ARPG. 5. It is a deck building roguelite action RPG. 5. I don't think AU5 is necessary. I think that's all. So it's... Yeah, we'll do something along these lines. Again, I'll change this stuff. Procedurally generated multi-layered. I don't think floating is necessary. I think just multi-layer dungeon. It's fine. We could show that. Show the deck builder. I like this combined with the other ones. It's not shape every playthrough. Shape every run with built-in deck builder. We'll need to adjust that. That's horrible. That is horrible. Um, 2D pixel art characters in a full 3D environment. Help fund the next sleep. Give me money. Okay. Okay, so so let's start breaking this down a little more. Okay, so now I think we got kind of the idea of what we need to do. Now let's figure out the execution, how we're going to be doing it. So the combat montage, basically what I'm imagining is give I know 3 to 5 cool power up combo setups, and then show combat inside dungeons. So that's what we'll do. We'll have, because right, the beauty is the stacking power-ups, which we should mention right somewhere during this. But to start out, I think we start out with just some cool power-up stacking, because I think that is one of the bigger selling points. Then for the multi-layer dungeons, set up a top-down camera in dungeon level. Randomize dungeon and take screenshots from camera, and then flip through images as you zoom in slightly. Right. So basically, right, as I was saying before, we're gonna do a screenshot, go poof, like one version, second version, third version, fourth version, and just the camera just slightly zooms in. I think that will look nice. It's definitely not going to be probably as long as it thinks it's going to be. I don't think 30 seconds for the dungeons is going to be necessary. But maybe once we break this down a bit more, we'll figure out how to how to show this. Maybe we'll add some more. I mean, a lot of these will show the same stuff, so I don't want to go too crazy. It said originally, right when we started like chatting about the length and all that, it said like 1 minute, 1:15 like was like the better spot. So I'd rather have it be closer to 1 minute than 2 minutes. So maybe this is simply fine. Then we have the deck builder. So we need to give more cards to the card builder, and so that we just have multiple. We need to show the deck builder customization. Show deck builder customization. So basically, we'll show that you putting the cards in your deck, and then we can do show cards in the run, choosing from 3 options. We also have the shop. Maybe we'll put in. All right, so the deck builder, we're going to show the cards we put in the deck and them being accessed. So obviously this is not being mentioned here, but so again, this is all going to be changing. And we could mention the shop here. Show discarded cards being added to the shop. There you go. That'll work. Okay. Then we need to go over the overall combat. We can always. This is not really a boss showcase. This now becomes just a game progression. Okay. So we want to show start each run with nothing. Level up and unlock cards from your deck. I'm gonna have some overlapping right now. We'll figure that out. Purchase any discarded cards from the shop. Fight mobs and level up, or run directly to the boss. Upon defeating the boss, continue to the next level. Or go back or fail and go back with the new loot to I know this is less so from like a show thing, but basically this is what I need to show, right? Start with nothing, like show the character going to the portal to start the run, showing a level up and the card unlock screen, selecting the cards, purchasing the cards, going through the boss portal, going to fight the boss, right? We can show all of that. Now, there are some repeats here. So we can kind of combine these two. So the way we can combine them is instead of starting with nothing, we do the deck building stuff minus the shop, minus this. Right, we just do this part. So that's just a note for myself, really. Just so I remember to do it. So basically, we show the deck builder customization, and then we start the dungeon run with the deck.
Stream paused so you don't see me stare at the same print string for 5 minutes.
Is the is the chat thing working? How long do I have that running? Oh, is it like I think it's 10 minutes. But it seems like it's working. I just wanted to make sure that the chat thing is working because it wasn't before. Hey, J Echo, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Did you remember to add the handsome Squidward face after the start dungeon run? Yeah. Yeah. That's the new waiting screen now. And that's also the new redesign of the spider boss. We just have Squidward. What's up with your text? What do you mean? Is that not what you just wrote? That's what I just read. See? It's a Twitch redeem. Jacko, it's a Twitch redeem. You gotta redeem a modified chat experience for, I think, 10 minutes. I think in another minute it's gonna go back to normal. Hey, Jadarius, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Hey, welcome. I'm glad they have helped. God, yeah, you talk weird. No, sir. You talk weird. Okay, ads are over. Let's continue. After the deck builder and game progression stuff, we can show this at the end. Yeah, because our fail will go back to, so that will be perfect to show that this is where you would upgrade all of stuff. So this is then show buying upgrades or buying meta progression upgrades and buying you updated cards. Yeah. And then just final screen with name things. Okay, so let's take a look at this. So this is, I think, the main plan now. So we're going to do a combat montage. We're going to give ourselves a bunch of cool power-ups and just record ourselves using them. Then we show the combat inside of dungeons. The one thing I just realized is I won't be able to record like stuff like this, actually record it while streaming, because I have a different setup for like OBS setup for recording versus streaming, and I can't run it all at the same time and Unreal and everything else, I'm pretty sure. So we'll prep things, we'll figure stuff out, like we'll need to figure out like what kind of power-up combinations we want, but yeah. It's been all day designing your UI. You think you finally got something that might work? Well, hopefully. Have a good one. Enjoy your food. Hey, cool. Yeah, it looks like chat went back to normal. So yeah, that is working. Awesome. Okay. So we can already plan for this, but so power-up combos, then show the thing that I wanted for the multi-layer dungeon, and then we basically, this is all just this is all just progression. I am curious. Here's a breakdown of the overview plan for the video. Thoughts? I'm curious if it has any problems with this. However, the raw structure risks running long. No, it's not going to run long. Assume that it'll be under 2 minutes. You know. No. Tell me how my breakdown is if you assume that it'll be easily under 2 minutes, if not closer to 5 minutes. Breakdown is excellent. Well, thanks for lying to me. So we tight editing to land around 130, 145, easily under 2 minutes. Okay. Time estimate, yep. I imagine it's only going to be 15, 20 seconds. I imagine it's going to be less. It's like 10, 15. Yep. Okay, so yeah, basically it likes the breakdown. I guess thanks. I was just curious if it saw any like big problems with it. How do you stop this selection? Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's figure out the power-ups, shall we? Power-up combos, what we want to do? Maybe we should organize this a little bit differently. Maybe something along horizontal, said? Okay, that way I can just come here and just put things in. It's no great way of formatting this, is there? Vertical is fine. Vertical is fine. We just do one of these and just put the versions here. Okay. Shall we load up the game? Not this game. It was okay. Yeah, it was okay. The character was great. I blew up the skirt of that of 2B every single time. If you didn't know, if you never played Nier Automata, you could do like a suicide explosion type thing and it would blow up the skirt. It wouldn't kill the player, but basically it would become that she just ran around without a skirt. Because her health regenerates. That's how I played. I think that's how a lot of people play, to be fair. It's low. Ooh, we also need to show. Well, we'll show the combat stuff right in the progression stuff. The fact that we're using abilities. Maybe you should mention. I kind of want to mention that. Each weapon comes with its own abilities and attacks. Why did I load into this level? I didn't open this level. It is the last level I had opened, yes. But that's not the level I had. Yeah. Editor startup map testing. Why did it open this level? I don't like that. Oh, one thing I need to remember, because I'll probably be doing this inside of the editor versus to do recording this in a package build. Disable damage print string for recordings. There we go. I'm just gonna it's a good color. No, not blue. Blue does not read well. I don't know. None of them are great. Sure, that's fine. I know I'll forget. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a look. So we'll also need to show the different weapons, actually. So we actually need to then show different weapons. We actually have a lot of to show. I might be able to do this with, very little text on screen and maybe no voiceover with the way I'm breaking it down. Let's see. Okay. Let's figure out our attack combos and stuff. The projectile one's going to be taken care of with a projectile weapon, sure. Because that is definitely an attack combo I want. But what is an attack combo that we can do with, or what is a combo we can do right now? So what I'm thinking is one that works off of just running around and doing damage to enemies. So let's say surrounded. I'm going to take the tier 3 because it doesn't matter. The point is to just show this. Damage boost, speed boost, orbiting orbs, toxic aura, fire trail, booming arrival. Should change the name of that. Ooh, how is chain lightning gonna work? Stamina up. Lightning field. Okay, good. Fine. Okay, well, we need to turn off that, but... I like this. I like this because we can still use the abilities, right? So I think this is a cool combo to kind of show off. I think this is visually interesting. I'm dead. Go back to here. Thank you. We can always adjust. So surround, damage boost, speed boost, orbs, aura, fire trail, rival. The lightning stuff might be too much, but it might be okay. Let's go ahead and turn off that trace. I think that is in. Let's do this. Specifically sphere trace, please. None here. None here. No. Is it not? On chain lightning? No. Oh, is it not this? Then it is. Oh, this is chain lightning. No, I'm looking for. Is it on the AC abilities? I think it's random lightning strike. That's the one. Yep. None. Cube. Okay. So that's one. Another one will include the ranged weapon. Actually, I should specify. Great sword. This is using spells. It's not really great sword anymore. It's a long sword, but sword. Sword spell. One. There it goes. Stuff. Good. So this one's going to be definitely the projectile one, which is going to be a lot of fun. Okay, so for this one, we definitely want multi-hit for more projectiles. I'll probably under the hood give myself like a bunch of like defensive stuff as well, just so we can survive. I mean, definitely damage boost. Piercing. Radial burst for sure. Maybe we drop chain lightning from the other one and put it on this one. But we'll see what it looks like. Could go also with corpse explosion. Could be fun. So basically we have this now. I'm tempted to also wasn't there another one? Not homing or piercing. Wasn't there another one that we did? Well, where's the bouncing one? That's the one. That's the one I want to do. Where's the bouncing one? That's the one. That's the one. Yes, that's it. That's what I want. Oh, what's the trace from? It's doing the effect a little bit much because of the stuff, but it looks cool. Okay, I think this is gonna be one. I don't think I probably shouldn't do these the multi-directional one. I think it's a little bit too much for this demonstration. I think we have enough. Oh no, I didn't. Crap! I didn't mean to click escape because I wanted to make a note of all the stuff. Okay, so okay, multi-hit for sure. What else do we grab? Crap. I mean, damage boost. But I feel like damage boost should be just always there. I'm just going to remove damage boost as one of the things I write down because I just should always grab some damage and some stuff. Then we're going piercing and rebound. Not radial, but I think it's too much with radial burst. I'm going to remove chain lightning from the other one and put it on this one. We also did corpse explosion. We could do that on another one. We can do that on the third weapon. I don't know if we want to do all three weapons, but just come here and because this is the combination of melee and ranged weapon, depending on which attacks you're doing. guess it gets reset here. So just give myself the. There's the lightning blade. Right. So you have this. I don't know why it breaks there. That's not good. Okay, so we won't use this. We need to. Oh, now it works. Okay, we need to adjust the collision of it. Okay. Let me adjust that. Collision radius, let's do like, yeah. Let's see if that helps. Definitely should not be breaking like right away. There we go. Much better. Okay, so now we can do a different one still. I don't know. Closed it. Well, so this is going to be the lightning blade. This is a combination of both. So what have we not kind of really shown off that we can show off? That isn't just like health upgrades and stuff. Because obviously there's a bunch of defensive and health stuff. That's not important. Cleave. Let's do cleave. For sure. Let me just go into the run and we can test it out. And then we can do like, 5 seconds or something per. 35, 3 probably be too short. If about 5 seconds per probably. So let's give ourselves. I want you. I want the corpse explosion. I want the cleave. Cleave messes with the collisions of projectiles, doesn't it? That needs to be adjusted. Okay, we need to adjust that, but that's its own separate thing. Okay. That's just a note for myself. Just projectiles hitting ground due to. Okay, what else can we do? What have we not done? Homing. We did homing. I don't think it'll be easy to show this one, but we could try it. if it happens, it happens kind of thing. Like if we manage to bounce back something, then we can do it. I think visually one, like visual ones, I think that's pretty much all we have. A lot of the other ones are pretty much stats. They don't have a visual thing. Okay. So maybe we'll move some stuff around. So in that case, let's move lightning field here. Which is the one that hits enemies random. No, but it makes more sense here. Cleave, homing. I mean, we don't need a ton, right? You could just have a little bit fewer. And we could also add chain lightning to it. It's not like we can't reuse stuff. But I'll use chain lightning as well here. Do I want multi-hit? I think I want multi-hit as well. I might use different levels of multi-hit. Maybe I'll use a tier 3 on the spell one and like a tier 1 on the other one. Okay, that gets the 3. So let's go ahead and just try this out. Let me first, we gotta fix the stuff. So let's take a look. So this is the problem, right? We set it to be high. What we could try doing is checking if it's not initial impact. Would that work? No, because it's of the ground being into, like each square is its own thing, so it'll hit the next one, so it's not gonna help. I think we need to offset it vertically. So we need to, whatever we move, increase the radius by, we need to also move it up. So basically, right, the sphere will just go, effectively going bigger this way versus bigger from the center. So what we can do is an add relative location. Theoretically. This is getting to be bigger. So what we need to do is sphere radius times this. Sphere radius right now is, well, whatever it's being set at. So I think we just take, we need to raise it by whatever we need to keep it 100 lower. So I think all we do is do a subtract from whatever this is minus 100. but only do this if this is greater than 100. Because if it's not, that means we don't care about offsetting up either. Why does this also not line up? Why? There you go. Was it this one? So let's take a look. Let's see. Oh. No. Add relative location. Add actor offset. I mean, it doesn't really matter. This one. All right. Let's see if it works. To fix the problem. And if it does, we can put the collision of the other one back, or the radius of the other one back. You, okay, you're fine, right? And if we did now cleave. I'm gonna wait for the cooldown. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Let's get a bunch more. See what happens. Well, okay, if it hits a wall, that's not my fault. Yeah, but it works. It raises it visually. So I think what I need to do is raise up the actor and lower the effect. Homing is going to be annoying with this. I mean, it should be. I don't love it. Like, it works. I don't love it. Let's try a realistic approach where we just get the 3 cleaves. Okay. So you, and you. I know you can get the cursed here, but let's just assume. You. Hey, welcome in. Yash, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. And thank you very much. You know what? I guess it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Even with this, I'm not gonna stress over it. I gave myself like way too many cleave upgrades. So Okay. So we now have these. I think that's fine. I don't think we need to show all of them. And then show comments and dungeons, and then maybe boss. We're using those. So those are going to be our 3 power-ups. I'll just do this there. Yep. So then for the multi-layer dungeon thing, let's set up the camera and test it. Okay, let's go to you. Camera actor. Ooh, can I actually grab the... I guess no, I probably don't want the same camera as the player, but... what does camera... Let me just check. I want to probably get the same field of view. And the same angle. So the player uses 70. And minus 45 and minus 1.5. I can't lock this, can I? I can lock actor movement. I can't lock specifically rotation. Right? Because if I did this... I guess as long as I don't move my mouse and I just hold right click, I can move around. Okay. This is going to be our screenshot camera. So if we wanted to now test it, just go here, randomize build. Right, find one that we're happy with. Let's pretend this is what we're happy with. Come here, copy this, just to have a rough location. Camera, paste. Okay. And then we just go here. Right, and start positioning it. Right. A couple of things we need to change. I need to turn off this annoying thing. I don't know why it is like this. Don't constrain aspect ratio. Thank you. I click simulate. That's gonna go bye-bye right now. Yep, goodbye. Why do I see... Oh, because I had hitboxes turned on for some reason. Okay. But, right? Yeah, I slightly rotated it. Yeah, if I just slightly move my mouse, it does this. Okay, well, that's fine. We can get, like, an approximate, location. that we're happy with, right? We would just do this. Let's set it back to be where we want. And then we can just do a high-res screenshot. How do you do a high-res screenshots? Now, where is that? Where was it moved to? Oh, we also need to turn off, make the screen percentage 100. That's an important note. Set screen percentage 100. Because by default, Unreal is not 100% screen resolution. I know I'll be doing high-res screenshots, but I think that still affects it. I think. So, I mean, I'd rather just, not take a chance. I can always do middle click if I want to do this. Oh, I guess I can just do... I mean, scroll wheel is just such an annoying thing. But this guarantees I don't rotate it. There I go, immediately right-clicking, because habit. Yeah, it doesn't matter. The point is, where's the high... Where'd it go? Where's Cascade here? Where's the high-res screenshot button? There was the exact camera view when using the viewport to camera options. Ah, here it is. Yeah, so we can do a high-res screenshot. Screenshot multiplier. Let's just do a quick test. Capture. All right, there it is. Yep. And then it is 4K wide. If I did this and then did the high-res screenshot, I assume it matters. Or does it? Yes. Now it's 5K one. And also, the aspect ratio has changed because, yeah. So this is the previous and this is the new. So now we have a 5K image, which means we're able to, right, zoom in on these. Now, the one downside, though, the problem that I'm immediately facing is none of it is animated. And I would like to have it all be animated. The UIC has been working wonders. I actually had to turn it down. It's 70.7 degrees right now here. It's unheard of with the old AC. I know it's not a sunny day, but still. Okay. So if we wanted to do animate, how do we do animated? Because right, if I hit simulate, it generates a new one. But I guess that's fine. That's not fine. Why am I saying... Why am I saying this? Why am I saying the collisions? What? Why am I saying collisions? Not collisions, but the nav. The heck? Also, I need to turn off the frame rate thing. Navigation's off. Also, doing this makes the UI come up. Maybe it's fine that it's going to be a still. You'll see it all in motion in the actual game. The point is showing the dungeon. It's fine. It's fine. I'm coping a little bit, saying it's fine. But I feel like it's going to be like 15 seconds of it. That I think that it not moving is fine, especially considering I want to go through them pretty quick. Like, I want to go through like 10 to 15 generations, like basically one every 2 seconds, every like 2 to 3 seconds probably. I think we're gonna be fine. So let's go ahead and just reset this. Save. It's okay. That'll be fine. There's a screenshot camera. I'm actually curious if there's any way of me locking the rotation of this camera. Let me actually. Yeah, they can only constrain aspect ratio. But let's find out. And Unreal Engine 5. I'm just going to use the same chat. It's fine. Just so I can scroll back up during the stream if I still need some stuff there. Using a regular camera actor. Is there any way to lock the rotation when piloting it in the editor? No. God damn it. Yeah, you can do log actor movement, that doesn't help. Okay. Fine. Fine. Okay. But we now have a setup for this. Yeah, this is all. So this part is we can do even now. We have the setup for it, so I'm not gonna go through it right now, but I just want to make sure that everything's prepped for it so we can figure out what do we need to work on or change to get this done. We have 2 months to submit I'm at the point where I'm working on bosses, right? Working on another boss. So I feel like I can do pretty much all of this. And then the only one maybe that I will need to like adjust is throw in a new clip of me fighting the new boss once he's in, which I hopefully within 2 months I'll have him in, like fully. And then I can just adjust these accordingly. Because nothing's forcing me to like submit this in a week. There's no benefit, I believe, because on the website, right, submission window June 29th to September 4th, and review period is September 5th forward. So theoretically, there is no benefit for me to submit early. While ads are going, I'll be right back.
Mid rolls engaged. Stream.
I'm back. Did you miss me? Probably not. I also just noticed, well, I just noticed, I noticed just right before I stepped away, well, that the my final day of work is the last day of submissions. Well then. What day of the week is September 4th? Friday, makes sense. I'm curious, are they really going to be working over the weekend to review? Because September 4th is a Friday, and it says review starts on the 5th, but is anyone actually reviewing things on Saturday, Sunday? Because at that point, I would say, you know, make it the 6th, and then it starts on the 7th. But, you know, they have such a big window here that it's fine, regardless. Okay, let's continue. Okay, the actual game progression. I think during this we'll probably, you know, give ourselves some power-ups. We need to show the deck builder. So what can I do on stream? Also, let's be figured out. So I can definitely do this part fully on stream. Right? Because that's just screenshots. The recording stuff I have to do on my own time. Again, just because I can't record and stream at the same time. Slightly different setup. I'm just thinking. I'm assuming I shouldn't ever show my face during this. Well, I mean, I guess might as well ask. I'm assuming at no point does it make sense to show my face as the speaker. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I was right. Just, I just look. I want some kind of like answer. So, effectively we need to do here 3 edited or 3 recordings of, or just 3 recordings. We'll say here like 10 to 15 screenshots. This needs... I need to break this down a little more, actually. Because this requires separate recordings. No, because I need to use the same deck. I do need to show the same stuff. Okay, so this will also be one recording. So this is one whole recording. Give recursive builder and give meta unlock currency. So I'll need to give myself those just so we can have those. And then we do I do the full recording where I build the deck. We'll do the editing on stream. Well, I'm like 90% sure I'll be doing the editing on stream because I think it'll be cool to kind of show the process. Yeah, I give myself all of that info. I do the deck customization. I go and do the run. And then I can show... I don't think I need to show the menu. I don't think there's any reason... to show the in-dungeon menu. Come on. Build him up. Yeah, we really gotta change this. The loading screen stuff is going to be improved once we get to 5.8. I don't think there's any reason to show this screen. Show the deck and all that. Like, yeah, it exists, but I don't think there's a reason to show that in the... It's just a menu. I think we're going to avoid menus. We are going to show specifically... I don't know why it does that on the first load. We're going to show specifically this one, where it was buying, you know, upgrades and the cards. And we're going to show this one. We're going to give ourselves a bunch more cards. Then we can, and then we'll basically just have no cards here, and then be like, okay, let's put in these ones, or like we can just show dragging, we can just show clicking, right? And yeah, do it that way. I think I'll be good. It's kind of crazy that we're basically making a game, effectively a gameplay trailer, in a sense. If I'm not going to commentate all of it, which I think I might not, we're effectively making a gameplay trailer. So what I'll probably end up doing is also putting it on the Reddit. What's the Destroy My Game, which you guys showed me a while back. Yeah, you guys showed me this subreddit a while back. Destroy My Game, where just people put up trailers and stuff and just basically just get a lot of feedback from other people. I mean, pretty much, I assume the only feedback you're getting from here is other game devs. Because a regular gamer has no business being here, pretty much. So, but regardless, there's a bunch of trailers and stuff that you can, you know, check out for other games, give feedback, and receive feedback. So once we do it, I mean, honestly, that's tempting. I can make the first version of it and post it here, get feedback, make adjustments. I think I'm going to do that. It's not like I can't. Nothing against it. I'm going to do that. I just realized, yeah, that's a good way of doing it. Meta progression, boss shop. This can also be one recording. This does not need to be a separate one. This is not. I'm not going to show me killing the. This might need to be multiple recordings. Because I might want to do one showing me beating the boss and one showing where I die to the boss. And that way, if I do get the second boss fully implemented, maybe that's where I swap him out. Like a clip of me dying to that boss, which will be very easy to get. I think that's their plan. I don't know what you guys think, but I think we have our plan. This is now very much wrong. But once we have the stuff recording, it'll be a lot easier to figure out what I'm actually going to say in the voiceover and the captions. Actually, one thing we can ask it to give us. Do you have any example videos of someone doing something of this style with captions as you described? DE describe? So, because if we can find also a video reference, that would be huge. That would help a lot. Ooh, how we got Epic Mega Grand? Here we go. I'm gonna create a $100 million fund called Mega Grand. Now hold on a second. That's not $100 million every single time. I assume that is that total. And then they're just doing it like over however many years until they run out. I'm assuming, because that would be an insane thing for it to be every year. Good use of Unreal Engine. Does it support the community? Can you prove it? I should. Well, here's the. I don't think I need to specify how it's being used here, right? Because on the application, we didn't get to it. But it has the elevator pitch, which is just this really short version, and the project details. But it also has this, please tell us some of the unique features of your project. And yeah, I felt like it would have had one. I can put the information in here, like that I'm using also the project to make tutorials and stuff and video content. I don't think I want to put that in the trailer. I'll call it a trailer. I don't know if it is going to be technically a trailer, but I think I'll just put that information here. What's the difference between full project details and I guess project details are just probably how does the project work? Let me just find out. On the submission, it asks for full project details. What are those? Like, key elements to include. Okay. Example structure you can follow: intro paragraph, current features and progress, technical implementation, development roadmap with timeline, impact on the community, why it deserves support. Okay. So we can also figure out this the write-ups for this stuff on stream as well. I say that, but that might be better done off stream. Because during the stream, I'm not going to be able to focus on writing that stuff. Okay, then what about... because this is basically about the project, how it's done, where it's being done, etc., etc., etc. Then what about the unique features? Because that's also about the project. Really understand what makes your project stand out. Why it's innovative. Aim to 150 to 400 words. Concise, but okay. So this one is shorter. So this one is shorter than section. Noticeably shorter than the full project details. Okay. Quick wow factor, hook the viewer. And that's okay. Got it. Okay. So basically, we have the super short version. Like 225 characters is not long. We can do this on stream as well. This one we can do on stream. But these I'll need to like really sit down and think. I can always. I mean, I'll probably chat with you guys once I have it written. Like, hey, here's what I have. I'll show you guys. But yeah, I'll need to write these myself. What funding range are you requesting for this project? Oh, that's actually an interesting question. Funding ranges go up to the 100,000 to 150,000 range. What is the ideal questing range? If there is one, or is it as safe to ask for highest tier as it is middle? I'm not gonna say lowest. For a solo development game, pre-alpha gameplay, experience, the ideal requested range is typically in the 15 to 50,000 range, most commonly around the 25 to 40. The average grants are 5,000 to 75,000. That's good to know. That is a massive range, by the way. I wouldn't call that an average. Maximum for explanatory project up to 150,000. Rare, usually for larger teams, established studios. Okay. So realistically, I should be aiming probably for around 50k range, right? That was one of the sections. If I ask for 50k, then I can put it into this category. It still will be accurate, right? Basically, that's the swap out. I'm not saying I'm asking for 50k, but like that's like we'll do the calculations of what we need, of course, and how much we need. But from my understanding, the money received gets taxed normal income, so I should account for taxes for the request. Correct? Yes, you have account for taxes. Epic Mega Grants are treated as taxable income for the recipient. So in a world where, let's say, you ask for 10,000, maybe, or you need 10,000, right? Maybe you're asking actually for 13,000 or 14,000, whatever it is, to account for, right, taxes removing however much and leaving you with the 10,000. So, from 25 to 35% effective. So then 50,000 before taxes is approximately how much after taxes? I should also clarify, assuming highest tax bracket. I don't think I'm the highest tax bracket, but I have a job, right? So whatever it is, it's going to be right on top of the job, and that'll probably put me in the highest tax bracket because that'll give me a lot of money. Assuming the highest federal tax bracket, 50,000 underground would leave you roughly 31 to 34,000 net after taxes. Okay. Okay. I have 54 cards. We can do some math right now. I have 54 power-ups, 3 weapons of 4 abilities each. So that's 12 for the weapons, 54 for the main power-ups. Then I also have... I'm trying to see how many cards I would need to have made. Then I would have the 3 bosses. Which puts me at 69. Nice. Then I have these, the meta progression stuff, which currently I have none. What other cards do I have for powers? I have all the stuff, but all right, we can live without that. Same thing with the effects. At the very I'd want this at least. So okay. To have approximately, I'm gonna say 80, right? Because we got 278. I'm just gonna say 80 for rounding. 80 anime style artworks done for cards and whatnot. How much of the should be budgeted? Anime style character environment artworks. Oh, hey, still on? Yeah, it's the same time every day, Stormrun. That was later. Oh, okay, fair enough. Your power went out as soon as you said you paid $22.50 for plugs. What happened to your solar? Isn't the whole reason why you got solar? That sounds rough. That's not very good solar if it's cutting out. For about 80 anime style character environment artworks, cards, and supporting visuals for game, here's a realistic budget. So I'm going to say I'm gonna $200. I'm gonna say 15,000 approximately. Let's do the budget. Budget. Card art. 15,000. I want to do the sum. Look, guys, I'm coding. You see my advanced code? Look at me. It's like I'm a coder. You had that running in AC? I mean, still. I feel like... We're just saying it's going to last quite a while. It was near 100? Oof. Oof. Did you use the house power for a big AC in the PC setup? Yeah, that's rough. What is the... Oh, geez, yeah. Jesus Christ, man. This is in Texas. I don't know what part of Texas. I just searched Texas temperature. But, ouch. What's worse is right here. Freaking thunderstorms? Heat-based thunderstorms, basically? At near 100-degree temperatures? I'm so sorry for you. That looks miserable. I'm so sorry for you. I wish you didn't have to go. Jesus Christ. Like, I heard there's like Europe's having a heat wave. But they don't have freaking AC, which is still crazy to me. Like, as how the majority of Europe doesn't have AC to this day. But, you know, that's something. Okay, back to this, though. So if we budget, card art is 15,000. Should be, budgeted for music and sound effects. I just need approximate numbers here, right? Obviously, it all depends for a lot of things, but I want to see what should... the music, there's no way I can do any kind of music myself. Total audio... Aim for middle 6 to 9,000. Nice. For grand applications. Sound effects up to 3,500. Music soundtrack up to 8,000. I'm going to say 10,000 for music. I can always adjust higher or lower. Our budget effectively is 30 to like 33. So I might drop this. Besides music, I mean, total audio, if we go with the lower number, is our 4. So let's do 8,000. That leaves me around 10. Right, if we're trying to keep it under 50. What else would I want? There's a lot of things I'd want. Like, I'd want like a full character person and to make you know what? I want a concept person. Having a concept person for a concept artist or enemies and primarily enemies. Enemies and NPCs. Because I think that would be like huge. For concept art, enemies NPCs, 4 to 12, depending on scope, quality, and quantity. You have a 10-inch beard? Like, from the bottom of your chin down? Or how are you measuring 10-inch? Because it could be 10 inches like this. And that's just this, like the circumference of your face. Or do you mean from the bottom of your chin down is 10 inches? It's quite a long beard if that's the case. For a minute there, I thought you were using that universe-based Unreal thing. No. No. The MCP, I know what you're talking about. I think it's called MCP. Um, 30 to 50 plus, large variety for procedural runs, high and small studio. Let's say concept artist 7,000. That'll put me at 30. Give me the Google Sheets equation to take a number and return the number pre-tax. No. What? No. I just provide post-tax. Pre. Post-tax. Oh, okay. A1 is the post. U1 is your estimated effective tax rate. 0.30. Oh, okay. No. That's great. So this is instead. I do you, and then okay. Format number financial. Okay. So if we were to request, again, doesn't mean I get any of this, right? But let's say I did. This would be the requested amount roughly. Card art is the expensive one. And this is just by the way for the vertical slice. This doesn't even like for the full game. For the full game, this would needs to be a lot more. But to get just the vertical slice going. Okay. Like I would love to have a effects person. I'd love to have a lot of stuff, but if you get the Mega Grant, can you apply for another one for the same game? And let's say a year plus. I'm not sure about this one. I don't know if they take submissions for the same thing. Yes, you can apply for another Epic Mega Grant for the same game, even after receiving. Epic explicitly allows multiple applications for the same project. There is no rule preventing previous recipients from reapplying. This confirmed in their FAQ. Significant progress is expected. A year plus later is a good time frame. Milestones and need. Okay. So then that's fine. I think that's fine then. Oh, hold on, what was here? Many recipients and applicants have successfully reapplied for their project after making progress. Epic staff, example, in older but still relevant talks, have stated that you are eligible to reapply for the same project so long as you There are significant, but that doesn't mean that you've received it. That just means that you can, if you fail to get it, you can reapply. Either way. Either way. Worst case scenario, there's other places, right? Is there anything else we'd want? Or are these the three things that is holding things back the most? Music, definitely. Card art, definitely. Concept artist, be huge. Because I don't want to meet. Then I don't have to use the AI, right? Because then once you have the concept for stuff, then you can get a character person or whatever to make it, or you can make it yourself, right? You can go all sorts of ways from there. What else do we need? Environment stuff I'll like, right, I take care of. Obviously don't need anything gameplay related. Effects, we can just get on Fab for this like vertical slice type thing. I think that's it. So effectively, we'd be asking for about 45,000, which is, funnily enough, I think what it was saying about the range. About roughly what to ask for, I think. Yeah. Request 45k. 255k to comfortably cover tax. Yeah. So, it's funny. Oh, this is the realistic net needs in the 25 to 40. Oh, okay, here. Consider requesting 35 to 55k depending on your tax rate. Yeah. So I'm pretty much dead on in what it thinks. Okay, so we have a plan. We have a plan of action. We have an approximate requested budget, and we know what we need to do. So I think tomorrow we can take care of this, right, on stream, and I can go ahead and also with you guys figure out this project elevator pitch. And then maybe start doing the project details, just breakdown. I'm not going to write it, but I'll do the big breakdown of the full project details. And then I'll write it myself afterwards. One thing for sure, it's funny, like I'm about to say, like, I'm not having AI write any of this. But considering how much AI Epic uses, they should just use AI. Because if they check this with AI, it will do so much better. I'm not actually going to. I'm going to write it all from scratch. I might have AI like double check some grammar and spelling and stuff like that, but I'm not having it write any of it. Have you secured additional funding for this project? No. How do you plan to use the funds for this project? Oh, where do I guess this is where I would put the breakdown of the funds, because it doesn't actually specify how much here. There's no place do you specify the number. So I guess you would specify in the breakdown, you would put it here. Okay. Fair enough. Cool. I think we've gone everything figured out, right? Is there any, I think every section is kind of accounted for now. Cool. I like when things are figured out. It makes things so much easier. Yeah, tomorrow we'll get started on this. Most likely, stuff like all this recording stuff will be like stuff I will do on the weekend. And then we can, once I have that, probably on Sunday recorded, is what I'm guessing. Yeah, I'll probably record it on Sunday when I have time. And then we can do the editing on stream. And we can start the editing even after the just screenshots. So, figure it out. Yeah, from your Shindan. What's that do for you? This is for applying for the Epic Mega Grant. So we try to figure out what do we want to, how do we want to set it up? What do we need? All that good stuff. And then the main thing is going to be creating basically a trailer. And then going from there. Do I think I'm going to get it? No. I don't. I know how tough it is to get those things. But it doesn't hurt to apply, first of all. And second of all, worst case scenario, I have a trailer that I can show people. And I think that's pretty cool. Then I'll have like a baseline of like, hey, here's a, little test trailer and see what people think. I can get feedback on. Yeah. That's the plan. That's the plan. You got a YouTube channel and proof you care about Unreal and work on it? Yeah, but that doesn't mean much. That doesn't mean that they're willing to give me money for the game. The creator of PCGEX didn't get it, and he cares a lot about, Unreal. If he didn't get it, I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say what they're looking for. We'll find out. We'll find out, but we have things needed to at least try, right? Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. It's been fun. It's been educational. I enjoyed going through the process, and we'll pick it up tomorrow. If you were Epic, you would fund my game and give you a team. How I wish you were Epic. If only. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll be back tomorrow at 6:30 Pacific as always. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your night. And I will see you all tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.